Hello learners, this is Habiba with Excel with me. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Let's start today's class, that is Pedagogy of Social Sciences, with the topic School Curriculum and Resources in Social Sciences, and the subtopic is Dale's Cone of Experience. Already we have understood what is Dale's Cone of Experience, and then we have done the educational implication of Edgar Dale's cone of experience. Now we will have using the cone of experience through example, especially social sciences discipline. Now let's start with the introduction. The learning experiences are placed at hierarchical manner in the cone with reference to their relative position in the teaching learning process. Already in previous class we have understood thoroughly about the 11 stages, how the students can learn through their senses and also through the experiences. Then this is a visual model which is made of 11 stages. Pupils generally remember 10% of what they read, 20% of what they hear, 30% of what they see, 50% of what they see and hear both, then 70% of what they say and write, and 90% of what they say and do. So this is all about how the pupil or students learn. Now, using the cone of experience in teaching learning social sciences, especially I'll take examples of geography discipline. We have many disciplines in social sciences: history, political science, economics, humanity, anthropology, and number of disciplines are there. But especially in school curriculum, we take 4 main disciplines, that is history, geography, political science and economics. Today I am going to take the example of geography. How in each stage teachers can use this cone of experience, take the help of this cone of experience. Geography is the study of the Earth's surface. As we all know, it includes physical as well as cultural phenomena under its scope. The Dale's cone of experience helps teachers to plan different kinds of learning experiences in order to create the most effective learning environment for the purpose of studying geographical contents. Geography is a very interesting and very important discipline. Students must know and understand the concepts, not just listen to them or hear them. They need to understand thoroughly the deepness of this discipline. So for the understanding of this discipline, for the effective teaching learning, this Edgar Dale's cone of experience will help the teachers to prepare their lesson plans and how to teach, integrating the technology and all that will help. Now in the first stage, that is in the bottom of the cone, the direct purposeful experience stage, the cone of experience is started with this, and it is the most base of the cone. So here the knowledge is imparted through the senses that are direct and purposeful. The students learn something by doing by themselves. At this level, students wholeheartedly participate, so that active learning is occurred. By themselves they will do all the things. So much of interest will be there in the students. Teachers can plan for some activities for the purpose of geographical learning. Let's see what are those, such as take a glass of water and a card. Then put the card on the top of the glass, put your palm on the card and gradually turn the glass towards the ground like this, and then give up your palm. The card will remain stuck to the glass. In this way, students learn about air pressure. So this is one of the examples, just one of the examples. Teachers are very creative. They can use each and every method or strategy or technique to make the students understand that concept thoroughly through some hands-on experiences. There are old newspapers, used water bottle and vermilion box. So with these also, students can be provided with a scissors and a brush. Then they are instructed to do a needful action with these materials. Students can prepare a flower vase or with the given materials, students learn about managing the waste material, management of waste material. So these are the activities in the last stage that students are given the chance to do by themselves independently, that is creating the environment to them to learn purposefully. Then comes the contrived experience. When the real thing cannot be perceived directly, imitation of the real object is preferred for better and easier understanding. We cannot all the time take the real things. We have to take some examples or the materials, imitation of that thing we can do, so that they can understand thoroughly. In future, they will apply the real life situations. Then at the time of imitation, the contrived object may differ from the original object, but the main idea is depicted through it. That is the main important reason for imitation. Now teachers can imitate some geographical phenomena for the purpose of learning, such as an animated video can be prepared for portraying various kinds of plate movement and for the formation of fold mountains, that they cannot have the direct experience. So the imitation of that will be some animation. Through that they will understand thoroughly how these tectonical movements occur under the surface of the earth. Now a simulated model can be planned to show the origin of the moon also they can show. So these are the example of contrived experience. Now dramatic participation, some real events can be presented through role playing. Students love this kind of activities, role playings and all. Students actively participate in this type of activities and they can improve their affective as well as psychomotor domains. That is, affective means the feelings, and the psychomotor is the using of the hands, that is bodily kinesthetic, they will use all the things. So it encourages creative production of learning and students joyfully participate in the learning process. Now let's see how a drama can be prepared on the basis of the theme protective measures at pre-cyclone period, during cyclone period and post-cyclone period. It will be interesting for them. They will do all the activities and it will be there in their mind forever. Whenever any such things happens, they will have an idea what they should do. Then pantomime can be arranged for depicting the cultural diversity of India in terms of language, religion and racial varieties. Then comes the fourth stage, that is demonstration. When teachers demonstrate, students receive knowledge through observation, interaction with teachers. They will ask questions, why this happened teacher, what is this, everything they will interact and everything will be there in their mind. Now what teachers can demonstrate? Rock and mineral samples. They can bring the samples of the rocks and minerals for describing their properties and identification. Then a dumpy level and prismatic compass instruments for surveying purpose. Whatever instruments are used, they can show it to them. They will have thorough idea about the instruments. Then impart the concept of types of volcanoes with the help of various models also. Through active models also they can prepare active models of erupting the volcano through some models. So this also helps a lot for the students to understand thoroughly. Now field trips, as we all know, they are very, very interesting for the students. They are inevitable learning experiences for any subject, any discipline, especially in geographical learning also. It gives students hands-on experience, direct experience they will get. Students can relate their classroom learning with the real life situations, that whatever teacher has taught to them in the class, personally when they go outside in the trip, they will understand, then they will correlate the things with them. They can identify relief features, soil types, rock types, the type of vegetation, etc. in the study area. They can analyze the man-environment relationship of the area also. So they can collect soil samples, water samples, rock samples from the study area. They can prepare a contour plan with the help of dumpy level and prismatic compass instruments. They can determine the long profile and cross profiles along a river with the help of surveying instruments. Students can also plan for market survey, school survey, household survey, hotel survey for assessing the socio-economic status of the area. They will love to do all those activities by themselves so that thorough understanding will be there. Then they will not face any problem in the real life situations in future. So next one is exhibition. For the purpose of exhibition, students can prepare a number of things such as charts, models, posters, diorama, photo collage, as well as they can demonstrate with their different samples, experiments, videos, etc. In this way, students can develop their psychomotor skills and communication abilities. Even they can accept the subject in a creative way. Exhibitions are very creative and very important to engage the students' innovative and creative learning. Students can prepare orographic, that is resulting from the effects of mountains in forcing moist air to rise, that is orographic rainfall model, the model of the interior of the earth, that is the layers, the model of fluvial landforms, glacial landforms, marine landforms. Easily they will understand. Then students can also plan for some working models such as rainwater harvesting, which is very important. Then tectonic plate movements and associated with landforms. Then solar energy project. Then formation of cyclones and n number of activities there. We have talked about the volcanic eruptions, live models also they can prepare. Then comes the movies, very interesting part for everyone. Every individual will love to watch the movies. In educational institution also, educational movies are there which provides lots of information to them and inspire them to do something good in future. These are audio-visual teaching aids by which students can get iconic and echoic experience. The motion picture can imitate reality in the effective way so that students' learning gets concretized. Teachers can arrange some movie shows in school for the purpose of geographical learning, such as No Impact Man, which has come in the year 2009, that is for the sustainability based movies, nuclear power based movies, waste management based movies, air pollution based movies, global climatic change based movies. So many movies are created for the purpose of learning, educational viewpoint. Then still picture. Still pictures are used for the purpose of teaching learning on the basis of our iconic experience, that is through eyes. The pictures can be projected clearly through projectors. Teachers can use still pictures of glacier, fluvial, alien, then relating to or arising from the action of the wind. So marine, then periglacial, that is relating to or denoting an area adjacent to a glacier or ice sheet. Then landforms for the purpose of teaching. Then clothing styles, hairstyles, ornaments, house types, body image, face structure of various tribal groups of India can be presented through still pictures as teaching aids. Then comes the recording, that is radio recording or tape recording can be used as teaching aids for the purpose of teaching learning. It gives us echoic experience. The warning messages that were broadcast on the radio during cyclone in the past in an area can be played to teach students about the warning system of cyclone. Songs of different tribes and folk music can be played to teach students about our past culture to preserve for future generations. Then the next one is visual symbol. Already n number of times we have discussed about charts, maps, graphs, diagrams, cartoons also can be used as visual symbols. These are used universally. They are non-verbal characteristics. They must be decoded by the teachers so that students can grasp any concept clearly. Also, there are topographical maps, atlas maps, administrative maps, land use maps, weather maps, and like all are used popularly at the time of learning geography contents. Then so many diagrams like Lorentz curves, histogram, polygon, through all these they can analyze the things in geography. Then verbal symbols, the last one, the end of the cone, peak area, that is it has taken place at the apex level of the cone on account of its most abstract nature. Here the knowledge is imparted through verbal communication. Verbal may be written, text, or verbally. Then teachers plan for lecturing, explanation, illustration, and deductive methods for imparting geographical knowledge to the students. That is, students can be divided into groups with a topic of discussion. Students can put their own viewpoint also, opinion, justification related to the point. Then it is useful for teaching social geography, population geography, cultural geography, political geography, etc. In this way, a debate session can also be arranged for the better understanding of the students. Then reading materials like articles, reference books, research papers, review papers, map books, encyclopedia, travel accounts, etc. can be provided to the students for purposeful learning. Now let's conclude the topic. According to the maturation and age levels of students, teacher can arrange different learning experiences. For mature students, the abstract form of learning experience can be arranged. For junior classes, the lower parts of the cone are preferred. For the purpose of geographical learning, higher parts of the cone are appropriate for higher classes. So we come to the end of this session. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks for your attention and time. Happy learning.